What's up guys, Andrew here on my channel Gear Inc., where I get to share what I'm passionate about with you. And on my channel, that's PC tech, games, and gear. Today we're talking about keyboards and other peripheral information, but before we do, big shout out and thank you to everyone who participated in my last giveaway and 12,500 subs by 2019 guys, and we're going to do another giveaway, so thank you to everyone who continues to support the channel that way. I do have a charity stream I'm going to be putting together, and I'm going to do a whole video on that pretty soon, but let's talk about today's topic. So in the world of PC peripherals, it is very easy to spend a lot of money very quickly. Although, once you've dropped a bunch of money on a computer, the last thing you want to do, or a lot of people don't want to do, is spend $300, $400, $500 on a keyboard, mouse, and headset. Although, I will say that if you are going to be spending a lot of money, buy a really good monitor before you spend money on anything else. That is going to affect your gaming experience more than any of those other components will. However, there is a very big need for some more budget options, specifically for mouses, keyboards, and headsets, where you're not sacrificing quality. And obviously to do that, you have to move away from name brands like Razer, Logitech, Corsair. And so what you find is a lot of Asian-based companies, particularly out of China. Now, this company, Huoji, has released these, these z-88 keyboards, and they're actually really good. I've been using mechanical keyboards for a very long time, an old school enthusiast, and one thing I noticed about these is that while it's not quite the same as Cherry MX switches, it's not a bad experience by any means. So the difference between this keyboard and the reason I'm going for red switches is because I stream on the weekends, and you guys have made it very clear that the click-clacking is getting old, so I'm going to a much quieter keyboard. I'm actually doing a new sound setup as well, which I'm going to do a video on, so hopefully that's going to help out. I hear you guys have invested in something that will hopefully make the streaming experience much more enjoyable for you. Now, talking about the actual difference between blues and reds, here's a diagram to give you an idea. On a blue switch, there are many different actuation points, meaning that when you push down on the key, you're going to hit the clip, then the bass, it's going to go down past the clip, and then when it comes up, it's going to click again. This is for people who like really clicky mechanical keyboards. Now, with the red switches, because it stays as one solid transition, you're only going to get the click once on the downward stroke, which means it's going to be a lot softer, it's not going to be nearly as noisy, and for someone like me trying to be quieter when I type, that's going to make a huge difference. These keyboards themselves, again, it's not quite Cherry MX, because if you're talking about differences, Razer have actually come out with their own mechanical switches, which have a slightly lower gradient in terms of where the switch is coming into contact with the bass than the traditional Cherry MX. This one sits kind of in the middle. You have to press down a little bit harder than you would have to with the Cherry MX, but after you get used to it, I honestly don't notice it anymore. The good news is that because it's a high quality switch, no matter what, you should be able to enjoy it. High-end keyboard aficionados might find the difference a little bit to where maybe you wouldn't like it, but after using it for all these months I actually kind of prefer this a little bit more, where I have to be just a little bit more forceful with my keystrokes in terms of just versus Cherry MX, but it's something that most people won't even notice. Now, in terms of the actual sound quality, here's a quick sound test to show you the difference between a blue and a red keystroke. So you can see from that demonstration that obviously using these red switches is going to make things a heck of a lot quieter. The thing I actually really like about this keyboard is that supposedly there's software that you can download with some of these. This one I don't believe supports it, but using the function key, you can actually go through a bunch of different effects and colors. It's got full RGB. So I'm going to quickly show you all the different things that you can do in terms of color coordination, breathing, that kind of thing. You can see how much customization you have over this, and this is all for sub $50. These products that are suddenly coming out are not sacrificing quality. I fully endorse them. I like them quite a bit, and they fill the need because, again, spending $150 on a keyboard, it's a great investment if you can afford it, but there are a lot of people who can't, especially if you're already throwing down that much money on a computer. Most of you are looking for a good option that's not going to break the bank. This is an excellent one if you want a mechanical keyboard. For under $50, I recommend it all day long. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm definitely trying to do more of these reviews on actual hardware, because obviously this is geared inked, not talking. So I want to do more of that. But quick shout out. Thank you to everyone's continued support. I can't tell you how much it's mean to me, guys, that you guys continue to reach out to me and to leave message. Remember to leave a comment down below, because I always answer those back. Patreon guys, big shout out to you. Twitch subscribers, thank you so much. If you want to buy this keyboard or anything else, please use my Amazon affiliate link. It is down below. You can absolutely support my channel. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but if you buy it through my link, I get a small kickback. And remember, my channel is completely self-funded, so it means so much to me. And I'm going to continue to drive forward, and I'm going to continue to make these videos because I would make them whether you watch them or not, but I hope you do. And we hope to see every single one of you next time here on Geared Ink.